everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. I really hope you guys have been enjoying Vlogmas thus far, and this is the last and final video for Vlogmas, which I am honestly really excited about, and I'm slightly relieved because your girl has been stressing, like it's been crazy, honestly. Like, I honestly didn't know if I was going to be able to make the last few videos of Vlogmas. Who's texting me though? Damn! So, I also just want to humbly apologize for my appearance. We had to swim in the pool, which is why my hair's still wet. But anyway... And I'm not wearing any makeup because I don't know if you guys can tell, but a couple of videos back I was having really bad texture around my mouth area. I still have a really bad heat rash all over my face actually. I mean, my cheeks are not so bad, but like this area of my face is just so bad. And I have quite a bit on my forehead as well. So I don't know, I've been trying everything to get this heat rash to go away. If you guys have any suggestions, comment down below, let me know. I will be replying to everybody's comments in the January period. I'm really sorry you guys that I haven't gotten around to answering all your questions and answering your comments. It's just been crazy, it's been rough, and I will best believe be better prepared for next year's Vlogmas. So anyway, in today's video, now that the rambling is out of the way, I am going to be doing my top 10 favorite products of 2017. I decided to narrow it down to top 10 because I feel like it's easier, you know. So anyway, let's get started. So in terms of primers, a primer that has definitely stood out in every sense of the word is the Kiki Beauty Makeup Ready Face Primer. I've been using this since September and I have not been able to put this down. I literally bought the full size because I had samples of the primer, and the first time I used it I absolutely fell in love. I think it's such a beautiful primer. It's not silicone-y, it's not like thick in texture, nothing of that sort, and especially when I'm breaking out, my skin just looks so flawless with this primer on. It is absolutely ridiculous, and I mean, this primer is just everything. I highly recommend it to everyone. You will see for yourself. This primer is beautiful under any and every foundation. It is just, it's the bomb.com. It honestly really is. Also, when was the last time I said bomb.com? And then moving on to brow products, my favorite hands down brow product for this year was my Benefit Brow in the shade number 5. I've been using this since the beginning of the year and I have not been able to put it down. Literally, I haven't even hit halfway in the pot, and I use this almost every single day or every single time I do my makeup. So it's a really good brow cream or brow pomade, whatever you want to call it. I think it is super bomb that it actually has a brush that comes with it, and I know that it's expensive, but I honestly and truly think that it's definitely worth the money because this is gonna last you a very long time. Moving on to foundation now, my favorite foundation hands down that I keep going back to no matter how much I interchange foundations, no matter how many phases I go through. This is the foundation that honestly just stands out and just trumps any other foundation that I use. And this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC44.5. Such a beautiful foundation. So amazing. You can literally have a very light coverage with this foundation, and you could also build it up to a full coverage. So I honestly really do enjoy this foundation. I think it's really amazing, especially for women of color. I feel like they do have a fairly good shade range for us in this foundation. And yeah, this is my second bottle. I first purchased NC45, I've gone through that bottle, and now I have NC44.5, and honestly I love this foundation. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, it's breathtaking, it's amazing, and it's my favorite for 2017. and maybe even 2018, but I mean we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Moving on to face powders, there are two face powders that I have to say I've really been enjoying, and I really can't choose between these two, so we're gonna count it as one entry, okay? So this is the Yardley Absolute Translucent Powder in the shade Absolute Translucent. I mean, girl, come on. It's a loose powder, and this is such a beautiful translucent powder on women of color. It does not leave a white cast. It is beautiful. It is bomb. It is amazing. I love it personally. And then there's the LA Girl Pro powder. This is in the shade Banana Yellow. I do believe you'll find this in selected discount stores, but this has like a yellow tinge to it, and it also gives your under eye area a brightened effect, which I really love, because I feel like on days where, you know, you're rushing out the door and you kind of need something that's going to brighten up your under area and make you look slayed, I reach for this. This is such a beautiful powder. It sits so beautifully on the skin. Both of these sit beautifully on the skin, but this one, there's just something about the texture of the powder that just makes your skin look so flawless, and I'm honestly living for this one. Moving on to the face now, a palette that I feel like is really good for women of color, not just if you're a makeup artist or whatever the case may be, is this Dupe Factorie 9B blush palette. I feel like for women of color, it's generally hard for you to find a blush palette that is going to suit your skin tone and that you can literally get away with every single color. This is one of those palettes. I feel like I can rock any of these colors and it's going to look beautiful on my skin tone. The only color I haven't tried yet is this one, but I've tried all of the other colors and they look absolutely beautiful, and I really do enjoy this palette. I feel like ever since I got this palette, I haven't had the need to buy single blushes. And I've said numerous times in other videos, I'm not really a blush person, but because I am a makeup artist, I do need to have a wide variety of blushes. It's just one of my personal favorites. Obviously you guys don't have to get it if you're not going to use all of these blushes, but it's just a favorite of mine, and if you're a makeup artist out there, highly recommend you get this if you don't already have it. And then for highlight, one of my standout highlights for this year definitely has to be the Fenty Trophy Wife. This highlighter is so beautiful on so many levels. I just don't even have words to describe how beautiful it is, especially when you put it on the skin or you use it as kind of like a highlight topper or whatever the case maybe is. It's just literally so beautiful, and I'm just out here living for this highlight. It is just definitely one of my faves for 2017. I have to say the Swiitchbeauty Glowgasm palette is just everything. It is honestly and truly everything. If you are on a budget and you really want a highlight palette that you know is going to give you a bang for your buck, I highly recommend this one. The colors are amazing. The color payoff is amazing. These are just absolutely beautiful on the skin. I mean, this palette is just absolutely amazing, guys. I actually have two of these palettes. One is in my makeup kit and the other one is here. So, I mean, you can tell I love this. It is so buttery, so smooth, so creamy, so reflective, and I mean, this highlight palette is just everything. It is honestly everything, and I've definitely been reaching for it quite frequently over the past couple of weeks because I just love it. It's just amazing. And then my favorite palette of the year. Now, I know I got this towards the end of the year, but honestly, no palette has stood out like this one has. And I'm honestly shooketh. I do not regret buying this palette, waiting so long for it to arrive, or anything of that sort, because it is such a good palette. And this is the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe palette. This is honestly such a beautiful palette, you guys. I definitely want to buy like the updated version of this because it has like the colors and stuff on the back. But regardless, this is such a beautiful palette, such a stunning palette. I can literally just take this palette with me somewhere and I will have every single color I need. And that's what I really love about this palette. I can literally just take this and I'm good to go. And I mean, it's such a beautiful palette, such stunning colors in this palette. I am just living. I feel like every single color that you could have ever needed in life is in this palette. Like, I'm not just saying it because it's Jaclyn Hill. I'm saying it as a makeup artist, as somebody who loves makeup, who's passionate about makeup, that this is probably the most beautiful palettes I've ever worked with in my life. And I'm just so passionate about this palette. Can you guys tell? I love it so much. Oh my god. And I'm just living. Honestly, this palette is amazing. I highly recommend that you guys invest into this because you will not regret it. You honestly and truly will not regret it. And when you guys see how this blends on the eye, you are going to be sold on this palette. And thank god it's permanent now, so we can be slaying when we're grandmamas and it's gonna be all good, okay? And then in terms of setting sprays, again, these specific setting sprays I've only been using towards the latter part of the year. However, I feel like if you're looking for something that's almost like MAC Fix Plus without the price tag, I highly recommend the Kiki Beauty Makeup Ready Rose Dew Setting Spray. I swear to you, this is such a beautiful setting spray. It literally makes your makeup look like you've probably sprayed MAC Fix Plus. But you know, sometimes if you get too carried away with MAC Fix Plus, it can tend to make you look very grease ball like. This one does not do that. It does the exact same thing MAC Fix Plus does, which basically sets your entire face into place and makes your skin and the makeup look like skin, but without that grease ball feel and without the price tag as well. So I highly recommend this setting spray. It is absolutely amazing. I love it. I think it's super bomb. And recently I've been using the Cool Citrus, and I also really love this one as well. And yeah guys, if you're not on the Kiki Beauty bandwagon in terms of these setting sprays, you need to get there because these are amazing. I feel like Kiki Beauty is so slept on, and even I slept on it. But now I'm like, what was I doing before Kiki Beauty? Like, I'm so confused, you know? I'm just like, how was I living before? Like, and lastly, I'm going to be talking about something that I honestly feel like for brown girls, once again, is being slept on. This is the MAC Plum lip liner. I've seen so many people use chestnut and spice and all these different colors, but one color that has stood out for me and that I love and that I continuously go back to, I've repurchased this a few times as well, is the MAC Plum lip liner. I use this on my clients as well. I love this lip liner. It is such a beautiful plum toned shade, and for me, when I wear it, literally it works with every single color, whether I want to go with nudes or like relentlessly red, or I can even get away with using it with Heroine, Evening Rendezvous, which is the limited edition. This tone that's just so beautiful and just brings out all the beautiful tones in your lips. It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. Am I rambling on now? I don't even know. And I am low-key, I've also had a few amarulas and strawberries and cream, so I might low-key be tipsy, but what ifs. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I have honestly enjoyed Vlogmas. I really hope you guys have as well. I love you guys so much. I really wanted to do a makeup look for New Year's, but I am so tired. I don't have energy, and I am going to be taking a break for the next couple of weeks in January. I'm not sure when exactly I will be back. I feel like I should just wing it and see when I'm ready to come back, you know, because I've been literally, it has been work this December. So yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for always supporting me through this entire journey, and for always being there for me and always watching my videos and always showing your support. It just means the most to me. You guys have no idea. And I really hope you guys understand why I'm taking such a long break in January. I will be back with a bang, best believe. But I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day, every day, with and without makeup. I hope you guys enjoy your new year, and I will talk to you guys when I see you in my next video. Bye!